wizard, what do you see as you twist the tiles beneath our feet? What do you see?
Alright guys, so today on Sprig River Homestead, kind of out in the back 40. And it's a great day to talk about predator control. So if you're going to move far enough off-grid into the woods, you're probably moving into predator territory. If you're going to raise birds like what you do, well, you're going to be basically inviting them in to your homestead. So if you notice behind me, there's some tracks on the ground. That's from a bobcat. So let me kind of show you kind of how you know that it's a cat in general, and then I'll explain how we know it's a bobcat. Okay, so here is what a cat track should look like. What you're seeing there is basically the cat walking. You can see a direction. You can see the four, I guess, pads, as you will. You'll notice, one, there's no nail, where a canine or a dog, coyote, etc. would have nails. And then you can kind of look down in here, and you can kind of see the four pads. There's no nails at the front. And what they're doing is they're basically walking in a single file line. You'll notice a canine is very spread out. They'll walk kind of a zigzag pattern, where a cat is going to walk in a single file line all the way out. So we've had some snow lately. Obviously you can tell I'm actually kneeling down in the snow, but it's probably about 20 inches deep at least. So in the snow here, it's actually been frozen. It's been overnight was about 17 to 15 degrees, somewhere in there in the teens. And so it's frozen in the snow. So now a week ago or 5 days ago or something, we had a problem with the same bobcat. How do we know it's a bobcat? Well, one, we've seen it. We got a spotlight. And if you look way in the back there, we have a stationed guard dog back there that sits up all night. And he's going to keep you up all night barking, but that's his job. So when he barks, you know probably something going on out there. And we can hear the ducks and the geese and that making noise in the background, and they will get you up in the middle of the night. So we've seen it. It's got green glowing eyes, so we know it's a bobcat. We had problems with a smaller one, and we think it was actually a juvenile this spring. And right now it's actually going to be a full size, so we're guessing maybe 40-ish pounds. Pretty big guy. So I'm out walking today in the snow where it's up to my knees and past, but it's frozen so much that this little guy here, little as you call it, is actually walking in the snow. So you can kind of see behind me a little bit. You can see his tracks. You can see right where it's coming in from the fence line, all the way through the barbed wire fence, all the way around. And he's just cruising around, checking it out. He's looking. He's going to each bird pen, looking for a way in to get a free meal. So when you move out to the woods, you've got to be ready. You're moving into predator territory, and you need to become the alpha predator. So you've got to be ready. Perhaps a dog you've stationed out there. This is what we've done. We have them scattered around our property, and their job is to guard their territory, as you will, and be sight and sound for you when you're ready. So some of the other things we'll come up with this year, we're going to talk about building new bird pens. We're going to do a new one this year for our chickens and our geese, ducks, and everybody outside, so they'll be inside like our turkeys are. Some other things we'll expand upon our solar, and well, I don't know, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Gardening, we do crafts, that kind of thing. So if you guys want to see anything on the homestead, we've been doing this, I think this is maybe our 8th or 9th year, but we're going to do a kind of an introductory video also of who we are, so you kind of know what skill sets we have, and you can be a comparison, I guess. You can use this as a reference. We've done it, we've made it this far, and well, of course I'm biased and I'm going to say we're successful at it. So that's all for today. We will see you next time on Sprague River Homestead.